Good morning, you guys. Welcome to another installment of Mornin Oats. I have my oats and I have my coffee, so I have both the things I need to start this video. Before we get into this video, a lot of you guys that might be newer, that might not know what the series is, Mornin Oats is basically just a series on my channel where it gives me a chance to just talk about a topic. It's not scripted or anything like that. It's just a chance for me to maybe rant on something or just talk about a topic that I feel like is interesting or, you know, important at the time. So if you're not interested in a video like that, please feel free to click off the video. I totally understand. But if you do want to hear my opinion and, you know, just information, stuff like that, please continue to watch the video and maybe enjoy some oatmeal with me. If not, that's totally cool. So today's topic that I want to talk about is all about protein powder and protein supplements and things like that, and weight loss, and just protein in general and weight loss. Now, lately, it seems like I've been getting a lot more questions about protein powder, like what protein powder should I take? What protein powder is good for weight loss? How much protein powder should I be taking? How much protein supplements should I be taking? How much protein bars should I be eating? Things like that, right? So I've been getting that question a lot, and a lot of people are, you know, asking me for weight loss. What do I do for weight loss? And the thing that I think is really important is to understand that protein powder is not a magical pill, it's not a magical powder, it's not a magical anything that's gonna help you lose weight. Now, it's called a supplement for a reason, and I really do think it can help supplement your diet, but protein powder is not any better form of protein or source of protein than maybe just eating chicken breast or whatever you get your protein from like a natural source. I always think that's the best thing to do. And, you know, a lot of times the reason that people will like use protein powder and use these protein supplements is because it's a little bit easier to get those in your diet, because maybe it's hard to, you know, always have you know, enough chicken breasts that you need, or ground turkey or beef or whatever it is, right? It's hard to cook that or whatever, so it's easy to use these protein supplements, and there's nothing really bad about them. Like, I get that they taste really good. Like, sometimes having a shake tastes a lot better than maybe eating plain chicken breast if you're, you know, you're trying to watch your sodium or whatever it is, right? But at the same time, I don't want people to think that they have to buy protein powder to lose weight. Now, the thing that people seem to think is like protein powder is gonna solve something in their body, it's gonna help them lose weight. Now, that's kind of a lie, and I think that's something that I feel like has been, you know, given to us and been promoted by the supplement line, the supplement industry. Because if you think about it like this. So if you're the supplement industry, there's three macronutrients basically, right? So there's carbs, fats, proteins. If you're gonna make a supplement, you're most likely, unless you're talking about keto, right? You're not gonna be like saying, hey, this is really high in fat, like this will help you towards your goals, right? So you're obviously probably not gonna be like, hey, this is really high in carbs, especially if you're trying to market to people that are trying to lose weight, right? So you're not gonna say, hey, this is really high in carbs, you should buy this, it'll help you. But you can say, because not many people are afraid of protein, right? So you're gonna be like, hey, this is high in protein, it's gonna help you build muscle, it's gonna help you lose weight. And that's why people will see that and they think to themselves, I need to buy that thing because that's gonna help me lose weight. Now, it might help, like I eat Quest bars almost every single day, you know, I use those things, but you have to understand that there's nothing special about them. They're just there to supplement your diet. Now, like I said, it's really, really important. Like, just think about the supplement industry, right? Everyone is afraid or has been afraid of fat. Everyone is afraid or has been afraid of carbs, right? Like, that you always hear like, oh, you know, keep it low carb, keep it low fat. But most people are like, yeah, protein, like you want to make sure you get your protein in, right? So obviously that's what they're gonna push. That's the thing that they're gonna try and get people to eat, try and get people to drink. So if you're wondering to yourself, you know, how much protein do I need? My best recommendation is 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. Now, that's different than your weight. So if you think about your weight, if you weigh 300 pounds, you do not need 300 grams of protein. That's just not true. But you can kind of think about it like this. Like, it's basically how much like muscle you have, and it's not accounting for all the body fat that you have on your body. So there's calculators. I'll put some down in the description to kind of figure out how much, what your lean body mass is, so you can kind of determine how much protein you need. But that's even on the high end of the spectrum, you know, 1 gram per pound. You could even go less. My personal recommendation for these protein powders and protein supplements is use them sparingly. Now, sparingly can mean something different to everybody, right? For me, I eat about maybe 1 Quest bar a day, if I'm being completely honest. But you know, you shouldn't be getting most of your protein from these supplements. Remember, they're supplements. They're there to help your diet. I always recommend you want to be getting most of your protein, and you should be planning your meals around real food, around real sources of protein, real sources of carbs, real sources of fats, and not those supplemental kind of fake, they're not fake, but it's real protein, but you know what I'm saying, like not the engineered stuff that's in the lab. You know, you want to think about getting most of your nutrition from whole foods, and then supplement if you feel like, oh man, I'm 20 grams of protein short today, have a Quest bar or have a shake. You know, personally for me, I don't really like just doing like a protein shake by itself with water, because that does nothing as far as like satiating my hunger. Now, if you want to think about it, think about instead of doing a shake, maybe having 6 ounces of chicken, and then you can season it and make it taste good and put that in some lettuce, which is basically no calories, right? You're going to have a lot more food and you're going to be a lot more full. So that's why I personally don't really like drinking just straight up shakes, just because I don't see the point in it. It doesn't make me any more full. Now, if you're not worried about, you know, satiation and you don't have an issue with being full and things like that, then you won't have an issue with that at all. At the end of the day, these supplements are there to help you, but they're not supposed to be the main source of your diet, the main source of your protein and things like that. So just take that into consideration and understand they're not a magic pill. They're not doing anything that maybe a chicken breast wouldn't do, or lean turkey. I always say chicken breast, but like lean turkey, whatever other protein source you want to use, if it's beans, if it's rice, or not rice, lentils, things like that, you know, those will do the same amount that a protein powder will do. Now, the reason protein powder is just so easy to use is because most of the time it is basically all protein, and you have to be careful with protein powders. Make sure that you're getting something that's like 100%, maybe like whey isolate or something like that. So basically just don't get a weight gainer, because weight gainers have a ton of extra calories in them. So make sure that you're getting just a regular protein. And to answer the question about like which protein's better, literally like whatever one that you feel like tastes the best. Personally for me, I really like the Quest protein. I do like that it has the casein in there as well. Not even for the reason that it's like slow digesting and it, like, you know, you drink it at night and it builds your muscles, things like that. Literally because it makes the shake a lot thicker, and it makes, like, it has milk protein in there too. So it makes it just a lot thicker with just water, because I can't drink like the thin protein shakes. Those are disgusting to me. So like the thick casein really makes it taste a lot better. But literally anything. There's great protein out there. PES, obviously there's Quest, there's so many, I could sit here and name them forever, but don't stress too much about that. Like if it's cheap at your gym that you're going to, and like someone's trying to sell you on this better protein that's gonna be better for you, but it's $50 extra, don't listen to them. They're just trying to make money off of you. Buy the one that's cheaper. It's not that big of a deal. You know, it's protein is protein. Some of them taste pretty bad, some of them taste really, really good. So to end this video, I know I already kind of said that I was gonna end it. Protein powder is not a special fairy dust from the gods that's gonna, you know, bless you with weight loss or muscle gain. It is there to help you, and I really do think that it can. Don't stress too much about it. Try and get your nutrition from whole foods, from regular foods. If you want to throw in a protein shake there every day, totally do it, but just understand it's not helping you any more than maybe some chicken breast would. That's gonna be the end of the video, you guys. I hope that it was informative. Again, I know that these morning oats are they're very chilled, they're very relaxed. So I normally don't do topics on morning oats, like talk about like a topic like protein and things like that, but it's just been on my mind, and a lot of people have been asking me recently. Not sure why, but they have been. I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys could, I would love for you guys in the comment section down below if you have any ideas for morning oats, because I know a lot of you guys like these videos, but I just don't want to make them if I don't have a topic that I'm really interested in talking about. So I'm asking you guys in the comment section down below if you could leave me a suggestion or something like that. That would be awesome. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the comment section down below as well. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There's one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look up my fan.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.